Good afternoon, YouTube. This is a video that I wanted to do about soundtracks. Soundtracks that you must own. First one I went with was The Graduate. Great music. If you've ever seen the film, you know that the music is good, start to finish. A lot of music from Simon and Garfunkel. You can't go wrong with this one. You should be able to find this one pretty easy. Next one I went with is Goodfellas. Once again, if you've ever seen the film, you know how much great music was packed into 2.5 hours of film. Absolutely great. The music goes from probably the 1950s to like late 80s. Just absolutely great. You cannot go wrong. Well, it's a great introduction to a lot of bands and groups. So definitely get it. Next one I went with is The Wedding Singer. If you've ever seen the film, you know it's got a lot of music in it. You get there's 2 volumes for the soundtrack, but you get hits from Madonna, B-52s, The Cars, The Smiths, The Police, New Order, Thompson Twins, David Bowie. If you've never really checked out 80s music, this is a great introduction to it. It's just a great soundtrack, start to finish. Next one I went with is Into the Wild. Now this soundtrack was done by Eddie Vedder. Absolutely great. A lot of great music here. If you've never seen the film, it is a great film. So check it out. Singles. This is an absolute great album. This really shows what was going on in the 1990s, the early 1990s in the music scene in Seattle. You have music from Alice in Chains, Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, just to name a few. It's just an absolute great soundtrack, start to finish. And how could we ever forget Top Gun? It's you have to have the soundtrack in your collection. It's just, you have to. Music from Cheap Trick, Berlin, Kenny Loggins. You've seen the film. You know it's great. Get it. Garden State soundtrack. If you've ever watched this movie, once again, you know how much music that they packed into that movie. You got music from Coldplay, The Shins, and Simon and Garfunkel, just to name a few. It's just absolutely great. The other 2 I would go with is Saturday Night Live. A lot of great music from the Bee Gees and Grease. We all know you have to have Grease in your collection. All right. If please tell me some soundtracks that I need to pick up, and please rate and review and subscribe to this. Thank you very much. Have a great day.